time for a Christmas reading vlog with hopefully some Christmassy books in it and hopefully some reading in it actually. Hi everyone, my name's Chloe, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here today. It is Monday evening. I have not just got home from work, I've been home from work for about 2 hours. I've just come upstairs after having something to eat and I'm going to settle down with a book. I'm reading this chunk. This is Priory of the Orange Tree. I meant to read this last week, trying to rent it on, but if you watched that last vlog you will know that I have not been feeling sort of the best really. So taking a little bit of pressure off and just giving myself a bit more time to read it. I am hoping though to have it finished by tomorrow because I do have some adult romances that are all holiday themed that I would like to read before the end of the week because Saturday is Christmas Day and I would like to have them read by Christmas or at the very latest sort of when I go back to work, which will be a week on Thursday. So I've got a little bit of time to read them, but ideally I would like to get them done this week because then I have another like 2 fantasies to read next week. So we'll see how it goes, but I just thought I would say hello to you guys, let you guys know how I'm doing with Priory. I'm at page 150. I am really enjoying it so far. I'm just feeling a little bit tired, a little bit slumpy. I think I mentioned my mental health is not really at the best right now. So not putting too much pressure on myself to read it, but I'm listening to the audiobook as well, which is helping anyway. So I'm hoping that I can get a fair chunk of it read tonight. If I can get up to like, no idea what just fell. If I can get up to like page 300 maybe, then I'll feel quite happy. I'm gonna try and get like halfway, get to like page 400. I'd feel quite happy if I can do that because it's 7:20 now and I don't really have any other plans for the evening other than reading. So yeah, hoping I can do that. And then I'm on sprints tomorrow that are being hosted by the lovely Lisa. So hopefully I can get another chunk read then. And also I can get a bit done on my break at work. I didn't today, I ended up sort of going out because I just wanted to be out of the office. So I went and just picked up a couple of last minute bits for Christmas for my mum and didn't think to put my audiobook on while I was doing that because my head just wasn't in the right place for it. But I'm hoping tomorrow I'll be able to sort of calm down a little bit, get some audiobook, listen to sort of on my way to work, during breaks, on my way home, and then on sprints tomorrow night. And then Wednesday I should be able to actually start reading. I'm also off on Wednesday, so I haven't finished this. I can finish it in the morning and then maybe start the festive romances after that. And there should be some baking as well. Keep forgetting things that I'm planning on doing this week. So yeah, day off on Wednesday, reading and baking, back to work Thursday, Friday, but then Saturday's obviously Christmas, so I will try and vlog a little bit of that. And then Sunday's Boxing Day where I do basically nothing, so probably more reading as well. Okay, so since the last clip I have read about 700 pages and finished Priory of the Orange Tree. Hi, it is now Wednesday morning to be exact. I have the day off work today because basically in our office we have to work one Saturday a month, which means that you get a day off in the week extra. My Saturday to work should have been this Saturday, but that is Christmas Day. But because of how our rota is set out, I still get the Wednesday off and then I get sort of credited for the day on Saturday because it's not my fault that I'm not able to work. Basically, I've ended up with the best hours for Christmas. Basically, I've ended up not having to work a full week this week, but still getting paid for it and not having to take holiday days. It's fantastic. Anyway, I read about 400 pages of Priory on Monday, and then I read the last 300 pages I had left last night. I was on sprints that were hosted by Lisa, and it was also with Becca, Liv and Danny. And I had a really lovely evening actually. We sort of stayed on talking backstage for a while afterwards. And it was nice to actually sort of get to chat to people that I've only really spoke to in the comments before. I mean, I've spoke to Becca and Liv on other sprints, but it was nice to speak to Lisa and Danny as well. So yeah, I had a lovely evening and I managed to finish my book. I was going to start another one. I was going to start Holiday Swap by Maggie Knox, I think it is. I have it on my Kindle. Basically now for the rest of the week I'm planning on reading like Christmassy rom-coms and then also want to read Midnight in Everwood. But I was planning on starting that and then was just too tired. So what I'm going to do now, I said it's Wednesday, today's plan, I'm going to start watching Hawkeye because I have not started watching that at all yet and the season finale just came out today. So I'm going to put a little bit of that on, see how much I managed to get done today. I'm going to bake. I'm making gingerbread. And then that is pretty much it. Contemplated going out, but there's nothing on at the cinema we want to see other than me wanting to see Spider-Man again, and also trying to limit contact just before Christmas because the news is scary at the minute. So I am going to go and edit last week's vlog so I can put that up this afternoon, watch Hawkeye, and then read a little bit more of the holiday swap, more than the 2 pages that I read last night. I just finished filming my last Bookmas video. I got home from work, it is a Thursday evening, and I thought I should probably film the last Bookmas video now because the only other option I had was tomorrow, which is Christmas Eve. I don't really want to do it then, so I thought I would do it today. I've got a nice stack of books in front of me, which is all my favourite books of the year because that's what I got to talk about. You guys will have already seen that, so you'll know what I picked. But yeah, I've just done that. I thought I'd give you a quick update. I don't know what I even spoke about last time I saw you. I think it was just about the fact that I was going to spend the day baking and reading some Christmas stuff. I know I spoke about the fact that I finished Priory, and I don't know if I ever actually told you what rating I gave it, but it was 4 stars. I enjoyed it. I think I might have enjoyed it more if it was split into a series rather than just being one giant book. I don't know. It just might have worked a little bit better for me. But it was nowhere near as intimidating as I thought it was going to be. I think it did help that I'd already read other sort of big books about dragons and things like that. But no, I did enjoy it. I'm glad that I've finally read it. I then didn't really manage to read much yesterday. I know I mentioned that I was reading The Holiday Swap by Maggie Knox. I only read about 2 chapters of it yesterday because by the time I'd baked and then also did have some editing and things to do, by the time I'd done all that, I just was too tired to read. But I've managed to read a little bit more of it today. I am up to about chapter 6 now. I'm enjoying it. It's fun, it's fluffy, there's not really too much else to say. It's about 2 twins who swap places. One of them lives in their sort of hometown, which is a small town. One of them lives in LA, and she's the star of a TV baking show, but she ends up in an accident where she loses her sense of smell and taste, so she gets her sister to swap in and be the judge basically. And I'm sure there's going to be lots of romance involved, but we will get to that eventually. I also started listening to the audiobook of Written in the Stars. I can't remember who the author is for this one, but basically at work today it was quieter. I didn't actually have to see too many customers, so because we just had a load of admin work to do, I was able to put my audiobook on. My manager was fully aware of it and was happy for me to do it, so great times. So I am again about 6 chapters into that one, I think, and I'm enjoying that one so far. It is a sort of fake dating sapphic story and it is fun. So I'm going to tidy up these books that I've got in front of me, and then I'm going to go back to probably reading The Holiday Swap tonight because I'll probably listen to the rest of the audiobook tomorrow. But yeah, I just thought I'd catch you guys up. And then tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I'm still at work tomorrow, but today I finished at 6:30. Tomorrow tomorrow is a little bit earlier. Tomorrow I finish at 5, so then I get to come back and have evening with my family, and then it's Christmas. Yay. Hello. I'm being very quiet again because people are asleep. It's actually Christmas Eve. It is like 1:45, so it's very nearly Christmas Day. But I wanted to jump in and give you an update on Christmas Eve. I have managed to I was working most of the day, so I was working till 5. But then this evening, I have managed to finish reading The Holiday Swap. I'm giving it 4 stars, I think. It was cute, it was enjoyable, it was kind of everything I needed it to be. It was just nice and fluffy. Had a lot of baking in it, which I really, really loved. And it was just really cute. It was kind of what I needed it to be, like I said. I have not managed to finish Written in the Stars. I think I've got 2 hours left of the audiobook. That one is a fake dating story. It is about 2 girls who end up set up on a date with each other by one of them's brother, and then the one whose brother set them up ends up sort of lying and saying that the date went really well, and the one is then sort of questioned on this relationship by the brother. So I should probably just tell you the characters' names to make it easier actually. So there's Elle and there's Darcy. It's Darcy's brother who set them up. So Elle basically gets questioned by Darcy's brother about how the date went because Darcy said it went amazingly, and she ends up then sort of challenging Darcy on it, and they end up in a fake dating situation. But real feelings are starting to develop at the minute, and I'm really enjoying it. I just haven't had a chance to listen to the audiobook. Work got a little bit busier than I expected it to today, so I actually had to concentrate a little bit more. But I should hopefully finish that tomorrow. I am now going to go to bed, and before I actually go to sleep, I'm going to read this, which is The Christmas Horrors picture book. It is a picture book, and it is very, very thin. So I'm going to read it as my bedtime story. That's what I'm going to go and do. But I will see you guys tomorrow morning when it will be Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. There will probably be no reading update today, but I thought I would just jump on and say a quick Merry Christmas. I am looking super shiny at the minute. I've just been in the kitchen helping my mum cook. That's probably why I will powder in a minute. I do like to get dressed up for Christmas Day. As you can probably see, I've got this pretty new dress on from Monkey, which I am loving. And yeah, I'm gonna go back to helping my mum cook dinner. Had a lovely morning opening presents. I've just set the Christmas table because that is my responsibility every year, and it's one of my favourite things to do. But yeah, Merry Christmas. Hello, I'm just here to very quickly wrap up this video. It is now Monday the 27th. I did not read at all during Christmas Day or Boxing Day. Well, lie, I finished off an audiobook yesterday morning and I read about 3 pages of a physical book, but I'm not really going to count that as reading. So there's not too much to catch you up on, to be honest. I've basically been living in this new fluffy wearable blanket thing that I got for Christmas and watching musicals on TV for a lot of it. It's been fun times. What I did, looking back on it though, I have managed to read a fair amount during this week's vlog, so let's just do a wrap up of that. So I finished off Pride with the Orange Tree. I finished this on Tuesday, so 2 days into the week, and I gave it 4 stars. I'm happy that I finally read it. It was enjoyable. It's not a new all-time favourite, but I'm very happy that I have finally read it. And then read The Holiday Swap by Maggie Knox. I read that one on ebook, so I don't have it hold up right now. I gave that one 4 stars. It was enjoyable, it was cute, it was fluffy, it had a lot of baking in it, it was Christmassy, it was a good time. I then listened to the audiobook of Written in the Stars by Alexandria Bellfleur, I believe her name is. I ended up giving that one 3 stars. I didn't love it as much as I thought I was going to. I had heard really good things about it, but it was just, I don't know if I just couldn't sort of get behind the relationship between the characters quite enough. It just seemed to sort of jump from one end to another quite quickly, and it was okay, it was fine. I'm just probably not going to want to reread it again, so I gave it 3 stars. I was just thinking that I'm sure I read something else. I haven't got it to hand with me at the minute, but I also read the picture book of The Christmas Horrors. I read that one on Christmas Eve. It was like 32 pages. It took me 10 minutes to read. It was fantastic. I'm not giving that one a rating though, because it is literally a child's picture book, but it was very good. It was very cute. It was a nice thing to read on Christmas Eve. And then I said I've started a physical book. So I started reading Midnight in Everwood by M.A. Cusnier. This is not the actual book. The book is downstairs. But before I started reading this, I'd only seen sort of like good reviews. I'd seen Gavin from How to Train Your Gavin talk about it a lot at the beginning of the year when he had an early copy. And yeah, I was really excited for it. And then recently I'm starting to see some bad reviews, and I don't really know what to do now because it's kind of putting me off reading it, but I've already started it. I'm only like 2 chapters in, but I'm probably going to carry on with it because otherwise I'll put it off until next year, because it is like a wintry, Christmassy book. It's a retelling of The Nutcracker. I'm liking it so far. I'm liking the writing style. It's quite lyrical. I know that the reviews I've seen have said something about the pacing. I've tried not to look too much into them because I don't want it to sort of affect what I feel about the book too much, but I did just see someone mention it on Twitter. So we will see. I now have less than a week. I have got Monday today, so I've got until Friday to read that, and then also 2 other books. I need to read The Psalm of Storms and Silence and Raybearer to finish my TBR. I don't think that's going to happen, to the point that I'm filming my TBR video possibly tonight, and I think I'm just going to take a punishment because I really don't think I'm going to get my TBR. I've actually read quite a few books this month. Like, I'm on track to pretty much be my best reading month of the year, but I've just kind of picked up what I wanted to read and not focused on my TBR, which has probably been a good thing mental health wise, but is meaning that I'm gonna have to take a punishment in January. So we'll have to figure out what punishment looks like, because I haven't actually done one of those yet. Right, I am rambling again anyway, but thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff down below. Hope you guys had a lovely Christmas, and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye.